she will be a difference maker for Phoenix. Meanwhile, these two teams met at the start of the gold on the left.
Emma Miesemann averages the most for a player at 6'4" with 3.9.
And quickly the first.
I think they're so good on the offensive end.
We talked about them meeting in the season opener. She's kind of a triple threat, if you will. Taurasi with a nice ball. Some West Coast magic between Phoenix and Los Angeles. 5-4 early on. Sparks have the advantage. Candace Parker says hello.
Watch Diana Taurasi plays off the Brittany Griner drag. You go under to try to stop her from getting to the basket. And then she has a nifty turnaround jump shot. And then that's just a great job of...
She's got 3 already, with not even 3 minutes gone by.
They're really good. And then the rest. It's hard to put that power pole together right now.
Yeah.
Figure out who the second, third, fourth, fifth.
If you're among the top 4, you get that first round bye. It's Sydney Weiss driving baseline. Chelsea. Good hands and defense on both sides. The ball kind of bouncing both ways. Brittany Griner going. Daquana Williams with the ball in her hand. She has been absolutely. Chelsea Gray, who had 13 points in her first meeting with Phoenix. Candace averaging 86 points a game, one of the tops in the league.
So one of the things that we would like to think we might get a little bit of a free pass on since we're calling games at home. That's one thing that's sometimes challenging.
Yeah. Daquana Williams for the Los Angeles Sparks, who's really knocking down just about 6 threes again for this Sparks group. And when you look at their bench scoring, it's one of the best.
At 42% as a team. That means their spacing is outstanding and the right people are taking shots.
Skylar Diggins-Smith loses control, likely got a hand on it as the Sparks defense, and Taya Cooper is taking her time. Simone Augustus, a great missing piece for them. Her on the floor, so it's a matter too, Debbie, of them getting used to her kind of being back out there.
3 stops in a row, you're right back in this. I guess that wasn't travel. I think it's back on her team.
But you know, as Christina Nigwe goes,
how much better the offenses are getting, and you know the way the NBA plays pick and roll, screen and roll defense is they pretty much gapping better. And I thought he was spot on. I mean, absolutely 100%. Has a great vision about where he sees his franchise and where he sees the game going.
Fives being played. Chelsea Gray. What a pass over to Brittany.
Her right hand, and I thought Skylar did a really good job of it, but the size of Chelsea Gray, she's over the top.
Ball dribbled over to Sykes around the horn. Here's Ogumake. So far in this ball game, Gray trying to create a little separation, stripped away by Taurasi. Back in the hands of Gray. You have to find a way for Brittany Griner to get touches. You've got to run your offense through her. Griner right back. Bria Hartley with the bounce pass.
They just can't get a rhythm going. Yet LA really hasn't been able to separate.
Being applied by Brittany Sykes. A lot of crowding on the wing. And Candace Parker says, no ma'am. The pass up ahead from Gray to Sykes.
Not only does she block it, he blocks it into play so that...
Again, one of those. Ball fake from Sykes to take on the base. Brad has been battling an ankle injury, and again,
To have Candace Parker have the ball on the top of the floor. Look at her drop that dime on a backdoor cut by Brittany Griner. It's beautiful.
the Sparks had and just kind of what they did with their time. And it looks like it's benefited them. They got some much needed sleep, they said. They took their mind off the baskets on your opponent, or did you try to work on your team a little bit more? And he says, really, it's a really fine balance.
He talked to me about the discipline in their concepts. Like if we stay strong and
stop on defense, we'll see if the Mercury can chip away at this lead. How about Brittany Griner? Taurasi working on Syke, the charge.
Diana's going to get a technical here. Challenging for Brittany Griner to have to play in a crowd.
Well, she has one-on-one with Candace Parker, the up and under, the back.
And watch, there's a little push there to let that go, and then there's another push.
It's all one big family down in Bradenton.
I mean, automatic, just autopilot.
Yep, she's been doing that her entire career.
Really good D by Brittany Griner, that possession. Another, I think she should be. I think
Bria Hartley could be.
Hartley is another one. Yeah, absolutely. What a take by Sophie Cunningham.
Cunningham brings it to the floor.
This is a great take right here. Strong through the contact.
I mean, obviously Diana Taurasi brings her own fire and passion to the game, but secondary player rushing back on defense after the make.
Let me say that correctly about Sophie Cunningham. She has the best.
Let's see what happens with her on the court. Alana Smith blocks that one, and Chelsea Gray can't hit that one. 0 for 2.
Chelsea Gray made eye contact with Raquana Williams before she got the ball in her hand. She knew she was Chelsea Gray go one-on-one. Flatten it out. Maybe a late screen, but she waved off the screen.
That came back after missing 3 with a back injury, and look, it just takes
so she can stay loose and stretched out. And it's a great article about her chronic back issues.
Most of the season with both hamstring and back issues. In fact, the MRI revealed that it was not the same area as it was last year, but back issues are back. That's up for the J. Taurasi in transition and in rhythm during the SEC days while she was at LSU and I was at Tennessee. Tough competitor. And Taurasi is like, okay, y'all gonna see me. Y'all gonna see me. 4. Smith asking for it. But now just a 7-point game. Remember, Los Angeles led by as many as Gray, Augustus, Ruffin, Pratt, and Raquana Williams on offense. Knocked down a couple of shots here in this 4th quarter. And Diana Taurasi. Raquana Williams, who's been Cunningham.
You make them.
Taurasi. Oh my goodness! Taurasi with the rebound, up ahead to Hartley. Does not have the numbers.
Kept saying somebody had to get hot. Now LA going to a little clear out for Sykes.
Sykes Hartley feeling it again. This time finds
Here in the second half. Another jump shot.
both teams settling for jump shots on both ends. The difference is it's the Mercury. Los Angeles will move to 8-3 on the season. And they have picked up 5 wins in a row. They've done it a number of different ways tonight for the 5 starters.